Oh, hey. Abandoned mine cave. I guess that's how I exit. Well, you're not wrong there either. To be fair, it is a winning combination. Oh. Okay, so now I can go back to the village. You're a boss? Or an elite or whatever? What are you? Iron Guard. Alright, let's go back. To be fair to this game, I don't think this game regressed in any category from Skyrim. I was gonna say the first game from Skyrim. They either kept it the same, like it hasn't really improved, but it's still of equal caliber, or in the vast majority of the categories from the game, they've improved over Skyrim.
What do you want?
There was no hunter in the cave, only a bottomless.
What? You went to the bottomless cave? And you made it out alive? That's impossible! It would have torn you apart in an instant.
Maybe the hunter is somewhere else?
There is no missing hunter. I sent you to the bottomless cave because I was hoping to get rid of you. But now that you managed to make it out alive, I have to admit I'm impressed. I'm the best huntress here, and even I have respect for that place. I don't dare set foot in those parts. Go talk to Barlam, our chieftain. He'll probably find some use for you.
You deliberately sent me to my death.
These are Svinelands. If you can't survive here, it's no place for you. But you made it. So there's more strength and will to survive in you than I expected.
It feels like what the next evolution of this game type should be. Yeah, definitely. And I like it, the darker tone. Like, Skyrim didn't really have a happy laugh track kind of comedic tone to it. But it was, you know, typical fantasy fare. Where this one's more like, the world is ending, everyone is dying. The best we can hope for is to slow it down a little bit, but that's about it. And I'm like, this is like heavy fantasy. So what's happening right now?
I can't tell you more than that. Barlam will decide what you need to know.
What do you think of Barlam?
He's been in charge for as long as I can remember. And ruled wisely. Fairly even. But turns out he was too lenient. With some of us. And you see where that kind of weakness leads.
Seems like it's a hard place to live.
It is. Unless your goal is to freeze or get eaten by something mean. Then it's real easy. But we'll survive. Even if there's only a handful of us left. And you, if you can't take care of yourself, you can always move on. I sure as hell won't stop you.
Can you tell me more about the village?
What, you want a tour now? Want me to introduce you to every corpse? Even the dead wouldn't bother talking to outsiders, let alone the living, who've got their own problems.
I meant what the village was like before the massacre.
Much livelier. There was more noise, less dead silence. And it smelled of hearth smoke and roasting meat, not blood.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here.
Break a leg, or both.
That's funny. Okay, let's go tell Vesna about that. go into practicality. I'm going to go with that dash invincibility, because in the next one I should be able to increase my dash invincibility by 50%.
I don't mind silence if you've nothing to say.
Caught the poacher.
So, it was one of the Stagfather's chosen ones. Slaughtering most of our village wasn't enough. He had to butcher the animals too. Scum. I'll toss his head out to rot. Let the worms feed on it. At least he'll be useful to the land. Here. You've done a good thing. It shouldn't go unrewarded.
A rhyme bow.
Be careful.
Pretty ass. Thanks. You're welcome, Lucid. Where the hell am I going? Hey, dude.
It's you. Do you need something?
Got that brain for you?
I'll try, but I doubt it'll change anything. The other components you brought refuse to work together. Maybe I've been fooling myself. If this armor could truly be made, someone more skilled than me would have sung it into being by now. I thought the Ice Weaver's brain might tie it all together, but I'm afraid it's like forcing pieces that were never meant to fit.
Yeah, the Stonewater Brotherhood is just that, a brotherhood. You're more than its member.
That's kind of you. But I'm no husband, no father. Not even a father. My work is my life. May the weirdness claim me if I die anywhere other than the forge or the battlefield. Still, you may be right. I'm a damn good smith and a decent enough warrior. I'll serve the tribe well, one way or another. Before you go, take this. You'll find use for it out there. Thank you again. For everything.
Alright.
I guarantee my armor will protect you.
Spell power I don't want. Ranged power I don't want. Is creatures of Saras deal less damage? I don't want that. Okay. I'm not going to run into a creature of Saras anymore. Health regen by 0.4. Reduce attack stamina cost by 10%. Yeah, I think that's for the best. Reduce the cost by 10% or increase max stamina by 5? Yeah, that's anymore. Okay. How do I do this one, actually? Tainted Grail, Fall of the Winter Moon. I talked to him with the Stone Warden amulet in my inventory. I assume he means equipped. I haven't sold it, have I? Must have. Alright, well, let's go make another one. Maybe I sold it. Handcrafting. Jewelry? Stone Warden Talisman. Now let's talk to him.
Well met, traveler.
Oh, I have this talisman.
A nice piece. I recognize Gavor's design. Is this his way of telling me you're worth my time?
I want to join the Stone Wardens.
And I want peace on Avalon. We all have wishes.
Give me a task and you'll see what I can do.
Bold and straightforward. Qualities we look for among our own. But there's one problem. You aren't of Dalrita blood, which means the grace of the Stone Dream won't be granted to you. So, I can't admit you to our ranks.
Is there a way for me to become Dalriata?
Our ancient laws say you might, yes, but they're called ancient laws, not simply laws for a reason. If you achieve something great, say a feat of war, the Elder Council might allow you to walk the path, provided someone would stand in as your father. But as I said, it's no old dead law. Our tribes aren't exactly known for their hospitality, let alone naming outsiders as kin.
Yeah, dead law or not, it's still a law.
Well, if you've won Gavor's favor, I'm willing to risk giving you a small task.
Alright, what do you need?
To prove your worth to the Stone Wardens, you must find a weird stone vein. I assume you know what it is. It used to be the first task for any prospective member of our Brotherhood. These days, most deposits are depleted, so the task is a bit harder. I can tell you where to start searching. There was once a rich vein in an old mine to the north. It may yet run deeper. We abandoned it a century ago, so I can't say exactly what you'll find inside, but I can guarantee you'll find something. And on that note, if I were you, I'd bring my best weapon.
Okay.
Until next time.
Find a weird stone vein. Over in the Theud place. Okay. Weird. Okay. Alright, Lucid, you can leave me. The Rage Blade. What is that? Increase critical damage by 30% for every enemy nearby. Be one of those style of attacks where you focus on the strongest enemies first, like the hardest hitting, most HP. Because you want to have the highest crit chance on those guys. And then you can slowly whittle your number of enemies down to just one. Oh yeah, that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I just run straight to the thing. Thank you. Y'all ever hear how cool Cappy is? No? Well, let me tell you. He brings me snackies. I do check it. Not only did I find a vein, but I mined a buttload of it.
Well met, traveler.
Found the vein.
Well now, you've done something I didn't think was possible. Truth be told, I only sent you there out of spite. That mine was written off long ago. As a reward, I'll teach you another song. With what you pulled from that vein, I can sing yourself something beautiful.
Darvin, you have to talk to my father. I'm begging you, end this madness.
You're confused, girl. You're asking the Master of the Stone Wardens to stop one of our own from entering the Stone Sleep. Ridiculous. Don't ask me again.
If anyone can stop this, it's you. You can set new rules. Show them the old ways don't have to stay unbroken. If you ever respected my father, please do it for him.
Out of the question. The Stone Sleep is the highest honor in our brotherhood. Only the most steadfast among us are deemed worthy of such a blessing. You should be proud of your father for achieving such grace.
Proud? You're all a bunch of senile fools.
Fusca, Olaf's daughter. Fierce and stubborn, as I'm sure you gathered from our disagreement. Not the wisest girl, but I can't deny her spirit. Unfortunately, her grasp of our Brotherhood's principles is sorely lacking. To her, the stone sleep isn't the great honor we know it to be.
Why doesn't she want her father to enter the sleep?
Ah, young blood. They struggle with tradition, especially when they can see the world crumbling around them. She doesn't want to lose her father. Since her mother passed, he's all she has left. They say no love is stronger than a child's for their parent. I wouldn't know. I never had parents myself. But Olaf is doing what he believes is right. Fusca will have to come to terms with that.
Is there a way to help him?
Help? There's nothing to fix here. Olaf chose this path long ago, and he's waited years for the sleep. If he wanted to stop it, he would. Whatever his reasons, they're his own. Still, calming that girl might be worth a try. The last thing we need is for her to try something unworthy of the Dalrita in her despair. The statues you must have seen scattered across the forlorn swords. They're not just stone. They're our ancestors. Those who embraced the sleep and became one with the land they cherished. It's the highest blessing a stone warden can achieve. It's something we all aspire to, awaiting the day we might be deemed worthy. You may never experience it yourself. I've never heard of a non-Rita receiving the honor. Then again, few outsiders have joined our ranks. So, who's to say? Until next time.
Trust the
Where is she?
What do you want, outsider?
I wanted to help, but if that's how you're reacting...
No, wait. I'm sorry. Everyone says I talk before I think and need to work on my temper. You are an outsider. That wasn't an insult. How foolish of me. Maybe the fact that you're not one of us means you can help. Murder, thank you for opening my eyes.
Alright, start from the beginning.
Right. The beginning. My name's Fusca, daughter of Olaf, of the Ulfr tribe. My father is doing something I fundamentally cannot agree with. He's giving up on life because someone convinced him that, as a member of the Stone Wardens, it's the right thing to do. But I think it's pure madness, and I'll do whatever it takes to stop him.
What did you want from Darhanver?
I asked him to convince my father to delay the sleep. But talking to him is just like trying to reason with a wall. Honestly, I'd throttle the old man myself if it wouldn't get me exiled from the tribe. Traditions, traditions. Everywhere I turn, it's those blasted traditions. Do you know what stone sleep truly is? It's a curse. A curse wrapped in fancy words and false honor.
Why do you believe it's a curse?
Think about it. The stone sleep is death in slow motion. First, it weighs down your soul, then your body. You stop moving, and the stone creeps over you. You never know if it'll take days, months, or years. You have no idea how long you'll hold on before the stone claims your heart or your mind. And our ancestors thought this was a blessing? To me, it's obvious. It's a curse, plain and simple.
He says you should respect your father's wishes.
Darvan says that because he doesn't understand what it means to be a child to a parent. He grew up among the Stone Wardens with no warmth, without the love that only a caring parent can give. And traditions, always the traditions. They drilled those into him, a bunch of self-absorbed old fools. Ugh, what was I even thinking going to him? I might as well have talked to a boulder.
Why don't you want your father to enter the stone sleep? It's supposed to be his calling.
Calling? My calling was being brought into this world, wasn't it? And now he wants to abandon me, just like that? All for the sake of tradition? No, my outsider sent to me by Meder. I won't stand by and let him turn to stone just because someone decided to call a curse honor and grace.
Alright, so how can I help?
Honestly, I'm not sure. From what I've heard, there's no way to reverse the stone sleep. But maybe that's just a lie. I do have an idea, although it's risky, at least for me. For you, as an outsider, it shouldn't be too difficult. I'll explain if you agree to help. You could also try talking to my father. Just don't let him drown you in all that honor and tradition nonsense. I've had enough of it, and trust me, you will too.
Alright, what's your idea?
Near our settlement, there's a man called Frost. He's a nameless reader, exiled from our tribe long ago. Frost claims he created a potion that can reverse the stone sleep. I think they cast him out because he defied tradition and saved himself. I can't risk being seen with a nameless. If anyone caught me, it'd be over for me. I'd be as good as exiled, cut off from my father forever. That's why only you can help. No one will suspect you.
Alright, I'll go talk to him.
Great! Give me your map. Here's where you'll find him. May Meder bless you for the help you've offered me.
Oh, wait. Jesus. Man, he's out there, isn't he? Gareth the Fair, humble in service, noble in spirit, a knight forged not by birth but by deeds, unyielding in battle, steadfast in honor, true to his oath until the very end. Is this considered a bearded axe? I have no idea. Let's find out. I guess technically yes.
Stop right there. I don't get many visitors. None I trust, at least. What do you want?
Who are you?
I don't care about your name, so don't waste time worrying about mine. Let's just say I'm someone who knows enough to stay alive despite the odds.
Why are you hiding here?
You ask too much, outsider. Some things are best left buried. Now, tell me why you're really here, or leave before someone less forgiving finds you.
I'm looking for an adventure.
Nope, no adventure here. Just me, minding my own business. And I strongly advise you to do the same.
If you're Frost, Fusca sent me. She said you might know about reversing stone sleep.
Fusca? So she still thinks it's worth fighting? I've seen plenty like her father. Stubborn, clinging to their traditions. They never listen, even when the truth is staring them in the face. That girl's got spirit, though.
Why are you helping her?
Let's just say I have my own reasons for fighting the sleep. It's a curse, no matter what the Stone Wardens claim. If someone wants to avoid it, I'll do what I can to help. That's all you need to know.
I sense a story.
Yes, but the story is mine, not yours. What matters is what I can do for you, not what I've been through. Besides, the less you know about me, the safer you'll be. And trust is a luxury I can't afford.
All right, but you can help her.
Maybe. Reversing the stone sleep isn't simple, and it's not always possible. The process isn't just physical. It's tied to the soul. If Ulf's already far along, this might only delay the inevitable.
So what do you need?
What do you need? I won't be the one brewing this potion. Here's the recipe. Just don't come crying to me if you blow yourself up in the process. Don't take too long. Time isn't something Ulf has much of. And remember, don't tell anyone you've been here. If the Ufer catch wind of me, this hiding spot becomes my grave.
Potion for Ulf. Also, what's up, Matthew? How you been, man? Yeah, that checks out. How about y'all? Oh, not much. Just chilling. Ah, yeah. Dash invincibility window is increased by 50% when heavy or medium equipment. That's a problem. Time to speak with Ulf. Back there. Uh-oh, has he chosen his spot?
Who goes there? Is it you, Fuska?
A friend of the tribe.
I'm Olaf, senior journeyman of the Stone Warden's Brotherhood. It's rare I meet anyone from outside the tribes. I've never set foot beyond the Forlorn Swords, so my knowledge of the wider world is limited. And now, as you can see, I'm here to stay. So tell me, what brings you to us? Or perhaps you prefer I share some wisdom instead.
Voice of the tribe sent me to summon the chieftains to a moot.
Let me guess. Everyone's falling over themselves to answer the call. No? That's what I thought. This isn't the first time Gerfon has called for a moot to unite against Camelot. And, as you can see, no one's eager to show up. The truth is, the Dalriada are tired of war. Old feuds and fighting off the monsters of the weirdness are burden enough. We're too divided, too worn down to take on a fight beyond the Forlorn Swords.
What happened to you?
Nothing happened. This is the process of stone sleep. It's my choice. I've chosen to leave this world on my own terms, surrounded by my brothers. The men you see here, frozen in time, are my kin. Each of them embraced the sleep, just as I do now. I know our customs may seem strange to outsiders, but trust me, there's no greater honor for a Stone Warden than to merge with the land we've served.
Your daughter doesn't want you to enter Stone Sleep.
Of course she doesn't. She takes after her mother, always trying to keep me close, tied to her apron strings. But Fuska must understand. I'm her father, and she owes me respect. I know she loves me. She proves it every time she cares for this hardening body, even as she opposes my decision. But my mind is made up. It's my right to decide how I leave this world. And my time has come. You won't convince me otherwise. So let's not discuss this further.
I have a potion to reverse it.
Let me guess. Fusca sent you. That girl is so stubborn. I can see her pain. But I've carried my own for long enough. It's time for me to go. And I want to go on my terms. This isn't just about tradition. I want the stone sleep. Here, close to Arn, and the others. If you take this from me, you take my dignity and my freedom.
Choosing how to leave is one of the few freedoms we have left.
I'm glad we could come to an understanding. I couldn't be more grateful. If I may ask, please look after Fusca. She doesn't deserve to face this world alone. You seem honorable. She could use that in her life. I believe, in time, she'll come to understand. And maybe even forgive me.
Yes? Do you have any news?
Father chose to pass on. He asked me to take care of you.
I'd feel taken care of if you hadn't let my father die. Get out of my sight! I want nothing to do with you, traitor!